At sea, the Coast Guard says an engine room fire left a Carnival cruise ship disabled off the coast of Mexico. Crew members put the fire out. No one was hurt, but supplies are running low on board and emotions are running high as passengers wait to be rescued. Heather Nauer has a look at that live from our New York newsroom. Heather.
Good morning there, John. Well, this rescue plan is more like the slow boat to China. Listen to how they're planning to do this. They're actually tugboats that are on their way to rescue this Carnival cruise ship. It's carrying 4,000 passengers and crew in total. This ship is simply adrift at sea right now. It's the Carnival cruise ship that's called Triumph. And listen to this, it's advertised as the ultimate in relaxation and adventure, but passengers certainly hadn't counted on this. Right now, they're floating in the Gulf of Mexico without engine power, and they're unable to get to port on their own, the ship is. There was an early morning fire on Sunday in the engine room, and that knocked out the ship's propulsion system and its massive propellers. Well, that fire luckily was put out very quickly, and so far there are no reports of injuries. The ship left Galveston, Texas last Wednesday. It was supposed to return to port today, but right now it's operating on emergency power from a backup generator on board as it drifts 150 miles off the Yucatan Peninsula. Now, if the engineers on board that ship can't fix those engines on their own, the tugboats will have to bring it to port in Progreso, Mexico, and that could take days and days. John, imagine this. Those tugboats, if you've ever seen them, they move pretty slowly. And imagine towing a 100,000-ton ship that's 900 feet long. It is a major undertaking. Cell phone service was knocked out when the power went down. So then another cruise ship pulled up alongside the Triumph to help resupply that ship with food. And that's when passengers regained cell service. So we're starting to hear from family members of the passengers on board. Here's what one passenger's husband had to say. Listen to this.
She was crying and stuff and said they have no power, they have no running water, they have no way to use as a bathroom.
Yeah, a really crummy way to spend a vacation. The U.S. Coast Guard tells us that it is in communication with the ship. Carnival Cruise Line says that all passengers will get full refunds plus reimbursements for transportation expenses. You may remember this. Carnival Cruise was in the news last year. We all remember that Costa Concordia cruise ship disaster. Well, that was owned by a Carnival subsidiary. It capsized and sank off the coast of Italy last year, killing 32 passengers. So we'll keep an eye on what's going on here, and we'll report it back to you.
What a mess.
Isn't it?
Probably not very comfortable on board a ship that doesn't have air conditioning and that kind of thing right now.
Yeah, that is not the way you want to spend a vacation. That is for sure.
All right, Heather Nauer.
John, thanks. Well, getting back now.